This is a game changer.
Yep.
We are 100%, not even 99, 100% going into mixed environment in working, and it will completely reshape the rules of real estate. This will be the craziest 30 years of real estate arbitrage ever. So for example, I believe that neighborhoods that are an hour and a half drive away from big cities, AKA New York, Los Angeles, San Francisco, an hour and a half, that the real estate values are going to explode. Because think about it, if you only have to be in the office 3 days every 2 weeks, all of a sudden that hour and a half out is a huge way to go. And so I think you're about to see, I feel, I'm making a prediction here, which I could be totally wrong about, but this is my intuition. I believe that cities that were on the rise, that were like number 13, 14, 15, 16, Portland, Seattle, great cities, are actually vulnerable, because I think the top 5 cities, New York, LA, San Francisco, are about to get more market share on their further away suburbs. Very simply put, a place that's an hour and a half out of Chicago right now, where you can get a ton of room, is going to be a viable place to live for somebody that works in downtown Chicago. Because I think instead of 10 days being in the office in a 2-week period, they're going to be there 3, and they're going to be willing to eat crow for that extra 45-minute drive 3 days a week for the extra 2 bedrooms in a yard. I think and now this is a 20-year statement, but let there be no confusion. Every company is going into a mixed use, a mix between virtual, and I think it's going to lead to, it's going to definitely lead to long-term changes. I think beautiful places like San Diego and others are going to probably benefit for some of the people that are going to 100% live remote. Oh, I think this is way bigger than people realize. Huge change. I'm a big buyer of it.
Scotty, you got a follow-up question real quick?
Yeah, I live in can you hear me okay?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I live in Vero Beach. It's a small east side town, and we're about an hour and a half from Palm Beach, and we're hour and a half from Orlando. And one of the things that has really held our growth back has always been access. So it seems like now the access gates are going to open up in the future.
Right, because it's not about trains and ferries and extra lanes in the highways.
Yep.
It's the internet. People are just going to be, I'm telling you right now, think about when I say this to everybody. Instead of 10 days a week, an hour in traffic, 3 days a week, an hour and a half in traffic, are you willing to get a bigger yard and a pool and an extra bedroom? Everyone's signing up.
Yep. 100%.
I believe it. Honestly, if I wasn't so bullish on sports cards, and I'm not kidding, this may sound funny, but if I wasn't so bullish that the top 5% of sports cards are going to go through an Andy Warhol, Jackson Pollock rebirth, probably the place I'd be looking at right now is large plots of land an hour and a half out of New York City, with the full marketing of that development that I would build or resell or whatever I would do with it on this 100% thesis.